at Adkins Elementary, we strive to connect to our community and build a learning environment for students that collaboratively builds on project-based learning. Our Carton to Garden project explores how we can connect to our Texas native plants and transform our school with a garden using milk cartons. We have worked with our Denton community to create a sustainable school program in our cafeteria that works on reducing our landfill. We used milk cartons to explore with our green team how we can collect and how many skills. We practiced our art skills of scissors and tearing, and we practiced the process of creating paper.
First, we tore up the milk cartons.
Go.
Reusing milk cartons is fun.
Then we tore all our recycled paper for a week.
Milk cartons are biodegradable.
We continued on to making seed balls. We were supported by the Copper Canyon Garden Club and our Parent-Teacher Association to purchase the seeds, and all students in the school practiced the process of forming paper. We made large sheets of paper as well as seed balls for each student in the school to plant in our new garden. The seed balls were set out to dry for several days prior to planting so that they were ready to go into the ground. We talked through scientific processes and collaborated with our science teachers to make sure that instruction was meaningful. We explored in the art studio what seed paper could look like and where the seeds were in contrast to the paper. We then went in and we planted the seeds outdoors, but we also planted the seed paper in the classroom. We planted some in soil, and we planted some of the seed
sprout
paper just alone, and we watered both so we could observe what would happen.
We planted the seeds.
We then built our school garden by digging up the grass in a large circle and tilling the soil, and then we collected the dirt and collaborated with our local landscaping company to help dispose of the grass in a sustainable way, as well as create a location that will be helpful to the community. We've added more artistic areas to our building. We have added a fence to protect the garden from the lawnmowers, and we're continuing to watch them sprout for the first time. We hope to have our first blooms in the next week, and you can see the Texas wildflowers starting to bloom. This week, we are building a protective barrier of rocks that are painted in our school colors to go along the bottom of the line, and we're adding artistic floral blooms to the top of the poles. This project has transformed our learning area, and we are continuing to add